Ramayan Gaman Path is the path that Lord Rama, Sita and Lakshmana took during their Vanavas or exile years. It starts from Ayodhya and ends at Sri Lanka. This path is much revered in the Hindu as various key incidents of Lord Rama's life have taken place on this path. His path begins from Panchavati, travels through Kishkinda, Rameshwaram, ends at Kanyakumari, Lanka. Lord Ram, through his wandering years, travelled from India to Sri Lanka. He was not allowed to stay in any village or town and had to live his life in a forest. Owing to this, he wandered through the forests of Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Karnataka, Telangana, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. A total of 248 places have been identified within India and Sri Lanka that lie on the course of the Ramayan Gaman Path. So let's know the footprints of Sri Rama, beginning from Ayodhya. Ayodhya or Oudh does not exist by name alone, but by the merit of being unconquerable by enemies, states Adipurana. Ayodhya has other names like Saketa, Oudh and Kosala. It was the capital of Solar dynasty right from Ikshwaku. This is the birthplace of Lord Sri Rama. Chaitravati. This is where Rama killed Tataka, hence it is called Tatakavana. Rama fought his first battle here and emerged as a great warrior. Today, this place is located in Buxar. Gautama Ashrama. This is where Sri Rama freed Ahalya, wife of sage Gautama, from a curse. This place is called Ahroli or Ahiyali, slang for Ahalya. At present, it is called Ahiyar. Sitamadi. This is the place where Ravana kept the blood of rishis as a token of tax in a jug. Due to the curse, there was no rain. So King Janaka ploughed here and Ma Sita emerged from the earth to avenge the tyranny of Ravana and to kill him. Kekaya, one of Dasharatha's wives, was from Kekaya kingdom. She was known as Kekeyi. Her son Bharata built the city of Takshashila. Shringi Ashrama. This is approximately 20 kilometers along the Sarayu river from Ayodhya. It has housed many saints and rishis. Sri Rama had come to this ashrama to meet Rishi Shringa. This is the place where Rishi Vishwamitra told Sri Rama about Bala and Atibala. Salona Tal, a huge pond on the banks of river Sarayu. There is a Ram Vatika near this pond and many temples of Lord Rama and Shiva are situated here. Bhairav Mandir. This temple is situated near Maharajganj. Ram, Lakshman and Vishwamitra stayed here as they proceeded on their journey along the Sarayu river. Barduwariya Mandir. At the confluence of river Tons and Old Sarayu, we find Barduwariya Mandir. There is a very old temple of Lord Shiva which has 12 gates. Rishi Vishwamitra went along this way with Sri Rama and Lakshmana. Ram Ghat. This is situated on the banks of river Sarayu near Mau. Lord Rama took a bath here and went to Siddha Ashrama along with Rishi Vishwamitra. Sridhar Ghat. The word Sridhar is the distorted word for a Siddhagan, group of saints. Many rishis were living there on the banks of Sarayu river. Lakshaneshwar Di. The word Lakshaneshwar is a distortion of Lakshmaneshwar and Di, which means an old mound of clay. Lakshmana established a Shivalinga here while travelling with Rishi Vishwamitra. Barauli and Ujjiyar. Sri Rama was here in a village called Barauli early in the morning and in a village called Ujjiyar when the sun was rising. Rishi Vishwamitra woke up both Sri Rama and Lakshman early in the morning to start for the ashram. The famous shloka, Kausalya Supraja Rama, was a prayer of sage Vishwamitra to wake Sri Rama here. Sujayat Mirchi. Sujayat is a slang for Subahu, and village Marchi was the village of Maricha. It is about 2 kilometers from Sujayat. Vishwamitra Ashram. The ashram of Rishi Vishwamitra was in a tapovan. It is also called Siddhashram, but now there is no specific place that can be said to be the ashram. The whole area is called Tapovan and Siddhashram. Ram Rekha Ghat. This is a very famous place of Buxar on the bank of Ganga. After killing Tataka, Sri Ram bathed here. After Sri Rama was enthroned, he came here to perform a yagna, and he marked the place of yagna with the tip of an arrow. Rameshwarnath. After killing Tataka, Sri Rama was feeling guilty as nobody in his dynasty had ever killed any woman. Then he worshipped Lord Shiva, and there is a temple called Rameshwarnath where Sri Rama had worshipped. Crossing river Sonbhadra. The specific place from where Sri Ram crossed the Sonbhadra could not be marked because the river has changed its route. But after considering the present geographical situation, it seems that he had crossed the river Sonbhadra between Ara and Kolwar. Ramachura Mandir. According to Valmiki Ramayan, Ram, Lakshman and Vishwamitra crossed the Ganga and spent a night in Vishalanagar. This place is situated in Vaishali district on the banks of Ganga. Sri Rama took bath here and crossed Ganga from this place. Ahiyari. The ashram of Gautama Muni was in a garden on Mithila city where Ahalya was living like a stone. This place is famous due to Ahalya. The place is about 25 kilometers to the northeast of Darbhanga. Janakpuri or Mithila. Janakpuri is a province of Nepal, kingdom of King Janak. This place has great veneration in the area. Even now, the people of this area see and feel Sri Rama as a bridegroom and not as child Rama, Vaman Rama or King Rama. There is a grand temple of Mother Sita. Dhanusha. This is the place where the ground for the Dhanusha Yagna was prepared. Sri Ram broke the Dhanush and fulfilled the condition required to marry Sita. The bow broken by Sri Rama was Pinak. Sita Kunda. This place is in East Champaran, about 20 kilometers to the south of Motihari. The marriage party of Sri Ram staged here for a night. The bracelet of Mother Sita fell down here in a pond. In this pond, the water comes from the earth and it never ends. Ram Janaki Marg. In the east of Ayodhya, there is a Kacha path which is called Ram Janaki Marg. The chariot of Sri Ramji came through this way along with the marriage party. Now it is Pakka road and named as Sri Ram Janaki Marg by the government. This marg goes Ayodhya, Katara, Islampur, Maya, Keshavpur, Ravtam, Sarai, Fuladi, Vikram Chowk, Sakkarpur, Majavadube, Janvolia, Pachwas, Kiswa, Chavani, Amodha, Visesarganj, Dubolia, Kalwani, Poli, Dankata, Sikriganj, Gole Bazar, Bhadalganj. Thereafter it meets Korakpur, Gajipur Road. Tamas Tat. Sri Ram had taken shelter here on the first night of his Vanavas. Presently it is known as Manda and Mandar, and the name of the exact spot is Gauraghat. The word Gaura has been derived from the word Gaurav. This place is approximately 20 kilometers from Ayodhya. Purvachakia. It is the place from where Sri Ram had left the people of Ayodhya while they were asleep, as he wanted them to be saved from sufferings of Vanavas, and made his chariot turn in such a way that they could not follow the way it had proceeded. Sri Ram Temple, Thadi. The word Thadi is derived from the word Da. In Awadhi language, Da means collective mourning. People of Ayodhya had collectively mourned at this place after failing to locate Sri Ram. There is a temple dedicated to Sita Ram and Lakshman stands here. Suraj Kund. Sri Ram, Lakshman and Sita had taken a bath and worshipped the sun god at this place, which is about 2 kilometers away from Rampur, Bhagan. Vedashruti River. Sri Ram had crossed this river somewhere from Ashoknagar, Mangari. It is about 10 to 15 kilometers from Tamastat. The present name of this river is Vishuhi. Valmiki Ashram, Gomati River. The ashram of Maharshi Valmiki is situated on the banks of river Gomati. It was from here that Sri Ram had crossed the river Gomati. Sultanpur's earlier name was Kushbanpur after Kush, the son of Sri Ram. Sayandika. Presently, Sayandika is known as Sai. The place from where Sri Ram crossed the river is known as Devghat and is situated 12 kilometers away from Pratapgarh. Vedarthi. The present name of the river is Sakarni River. It is 8 kilometers east of Pratapgarh. Belukini River. Presently, the river is known as Bakulahi. As the river had a large quantity of sand and pebbles in it, it was named Balukini. This place is situated at 15 to 20 kilometers south of Pratapgarh. Shringaverapura. It was once the capital of Nishadraj Guha. Presently, it is known as Singror and situated 20 kilometers north of Prayagraj on the banks of Ganga. The Kevat episode also took place here. Several places like Sandhya Ghat, Ramsaya, Verasan, Sri Ram Charanapaduka, Bharat Dera, Jatavriksha, etc., which are in its vicinity, are related to Sri Ram's banishment. Sita Kunda. Sita Kunda is situated 2 kilometers from Shringaverapur on the banks of Ganga. He had crossed Ganga from here and had sent Sumantra back to Ayodhya. Kurai. Sita had brought a handful of sand from across the Ganga. She had worshipped Lord Shiva after making curry from the sand. Later on, a Shiva temple was built here. Ram Jyota. Sri Ram had taken a bath in the pond in village Charva situated 15 kilometers north-west of Prayagraj. Barding, Bharadwaja Ashram. This ashram is situated on a mound in Prayagraj. Earlier, a stream of Ganga used to flow through this place. Sri Ram and Bharadwaj's Milan had taken place here. Sangam. Sri Ram had himself praised Tirthraj Prayag, Sangam. This is the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. Akshayvat. Sita had worshipped and taken a round of Akshayvat, an evergreen tree. Akshaya means one that does not decay. The size of the leaves of this tree is bigger than that of other ordinary vat trees. The leaves remain green despite getting dried. The tree remains green even in autumn. Aurangzeb is said to have tried to destroy the tree by its roots on fire, but it grew again. Sita Rasoi. On the banks of river Yamuna east of Gurpur and Jasra Bazar, there is an ancient cave near the ancient temple of Lord Shiva, where there are pictures engraved on the walls of the cave, which is situated on a small hill and locals call it Sita Rasoi. Yamuna Ghat, Simphi. Sri Sita Ram had taken a night's rest here on the banks of river Yamuna. Sri Ram walked on the banks from Prayagraj and crossed Yamuna near Simri. Rikiyan. This word is a distorted version of the word Rishiyan or saints. Rishi Mandal used to be here during the Ramayana era. A concrete road passing through Shankargarh and Mau, leading up to Kotra village, links this place. Sri Ram had taken this route. Sita Hill. There is a plain rock on a hill 3 kilometers away from Taktai village and 6 kilometers from Rishia. Sita had prepared rice here. The words written on the mouth of the cave is pictorial script are yet to be deciphered. Murka. Murka means sending back. Rishi Bharadwaj had sent 4 of his disciples to guide Sri Ram about the path. Sri Ram had sent back those 4 disciples from this place. The only dancing figure of Hanuman has been seen here and is clearly resembles the worshipper mentioned in the Ramcharitmanas. Dasharath Kunda Karaka. As per folklore and tradition, on reaching Karaka, Sri Ram had the intuition of Dasharath's death. Hence, he performed the Shraddha of Dasharath clandestinely so that Sita and Lakshman may not take notice of it. Kumaradarya. There is a huge pond near the village Ramnagar on Prayagraj Chitrakoot Road. In local parlance, it is known as Kumardo, that is, 2 princes. Both the brothers had worshipped Lord Shiva after taking bath here. Valmiki Ashram. Atop a hill near Lalpur village, there is an ancient Valmiki Ashrama. It is a difficult climb to the top. Sri Rama had met the sage at this place. A river named Valmiki also flows near village Lalapur. Ko village. As per Manas, Bharat had seen Kamadgiri from a distance of 2 kosa or miles. It is only from village Ko that Kamadgiri near Chitrakoot can be seen from a distance of 2 kosa. Bharat had started from this place while searching for Sri Rama. The place is considered as the body of Sri Rama by his devotees. Sri Rama had stayed here for a long period. This mountain is walked around. Thousands of devotees do parikrama each day. Some of them cover the entire distance, lying down and crawling on the ground. In Chitrakoot, one can see several spots associated with the Vanavas of Sri Rama, spots like Sri Rama Bharat Milan Mandir, Ramghat, Sita Rasoi, Ram Shaiya, Mandakini River, etc. Mandiraj or Mandavya Ashrama. The current name of their place is Mandafa, which is a distorted version of Mandavya. The name of the hill is also Mandafa. Bharat had a greater following here than Ram. Bharat Koop. Bharat had collected the holy water of all the pilgrim centers for the coronation of Sri Rama, and on the advice of Atri Muni, the holy water was kept in Bharat Koop, which is 18 kilometers away from Kurvi. Safalik Shila. The great white rock is situated amidst the Mandakini stream flowing through a dense forest about 4 to 5 kilometers away from Kamadgiri. This is the place where Jayanta, the son of Indra, had hit Sita with his beak after assuming the form of a crow. Gupta Godavari. Gupta Godavari is an unparalleled gift of nature amidst a dense forest. Sita used to bathe here. A thief named Mayanka had stolen the clothes and jewellery of Sita Ma here and was punished by Lakshman for his misdeed. Tati Ghat. In Bundelkhand language, Tati means round-shaped. Here the Mandakini river assumes a circular course and hence this place is named Tati Ghat. One gets an opportunity to meet peculiar and reverend saints here in the forest. An old route from Chitrakoot to Atri Ashrama along the banks of Mandakini still exists. Atri Ashram. This place witnessed a unique meeting among Sri Rama, Sita, Sage Atri and Anasuya. Ganga had appeared in the form of 100 streams of Mandakini to bless Mother Anasuya for her penance. Even today this can be witnessed. Amaravati, Ambarish. It is a beautiful spot situated about 6 to 7 kilometers away from Atri Ashram in a forest. This was also the Tapasthali or place of meditation of King Ambarish, an ancestor of Sri Rama. Sri Rama had taken rest here. Here, Virad had attacked Sri Rama. Vivad Kund. It is a very deep kund which is situated amidst a dense forest about 3 kilometers away from Amaravati. Even a peep into the well makes one fearful. Here, Virad was buried after being slain by Sri Rama. Pushkarini. There was a long fighting between Sri Rama, Lakshmana and Virad, and the clothes and weapons of the brothers were stained with blood by the time Virad was killed. They had washed their blood-stained clothes and weapons in a huge pushkarini between Tikriya and Markundi. Markandeya Ashrama. Situated 1 kilometer away from Markundi station, it is the distorted version of Markandeya. There is an ancient Shiva temple here. Sri Rama had worshipped Lord Shiva after taking a bath in Pushkarini. Siddha Hill. This hill is made up of the bones of rishis and we find colorful stones come out of it. Sutikshana Ashrama. Sutikshana Muni's ashrama is situated about 2 kilometers away from Siddha Hill. A concrete road connects it to Jaitwara station. This is a place where the Vigraha of Sri Rama, Lakshmana, Sita and sage Sutikshana are placed. Sharbhang Ashram. Lord Indra had appeared before Sri Rama at Sharbhang, had burnt himself in the flames of Yogini after playing host to Sri Rama here. This huge ashram is situated 13 kilometers away from Chithara station in a dense forest. All the places here, that is Ram Lakshman Kund, a hot water spring that came out after Sri Ram had struck the ground with his arrow, a temple of Ashwamukhi Devi, Surya Kund and Dudmaniya Kund are associated with Sri Ram Katha. Sita Rasoi Amrit Kund. Here all the three had taken their meal and night shelter. Sita Rasoi is situated amongst rocks near the temple. The tribals worship the place and also pray to Sita to get their desires fulfilled. A well situated near the temple is known as Amrita Kund. Ramashal, Rakshalava. Rakselva is a distorted version of Ramselva, the ancient name of Ledara Hill, situated 4 kilometers away from Sita Rasoi in Ramshail. Here, the Charan Chin or footprints of Sri Rama are worshipped. Anand Sagar, Jaimuni, Ramshail, Balchana, Siavar and Karsara fall in one straight line on the route. Brahaspati Kund. Here, yagnas were performed by Devguru Brahaspati and had set up ashrama. Later on, Sri Rama had also visited this place during his banishment period to meet the rishis. It is situated 6 kilometers south of Pahari Khera. The natural splendor of a river, Bhagin, here is breathtaking. Sulikshana Ashrama. Sri Rama had vowed to slaughter the Rakshasas here by raising his hands towards the sky and getting his bow Sarang onto earth in the process. Hence the place is also known as Sarangdar. A unique banyan tree is situated here. The leaves of this tree take the shape of a bowl. Saints say that it is an excellent place for meditation. Agnijivaka Ashram. Sri Ram had also visited the ashrama of Rishi Agastya's brother prior to visiting his ashrama. This ashram is said to be the one belonging to the brother of Rishi Agastya. This place is situated at Badegaon in Devendra Nagar, 18 kilometers away from Panna. Agastya Ashram. Siddha Baba Ashram, situated on a hill near village Patna, about 9 kilometers away from Saleha in district Panna, is said to be Agastya Ashram. A 4 kilometers long unpaved road from Patna village lead to it and 2 rivers, namely Galko and Tihari, are required to be crossed to reach the place. There are 20 bridges on the river. Ram Temple, Mehar. Legends have it that there was an ancient Shiva temple in the forest of Mehar. Here Sri Ram had worshipped. An ancient temple exists near Mehar. A Sri Ram temple built by Sri Ram Chandra Sakvendra Das is also situated in Mehar. Shiva temple, Bharabhara. Sri Ram had performed a worship of Lord Shiva near Bharabhara village, about 60 kilometers from Katni on the Katni-Jabalpur road. The idols of Ganesha and Shiva, Shivaling, Jalhari, etc. have been found during excavations here. Ramghat, Pipriya. It is situated near Pipriya on the banks of river Narmada. Legends have it that Sri Rama had crossed river Narmada from here. Sri Ram Temple, Pasaigat. Sri Ram had taken bath and one night's rest near Umardha on the banks of Narmada. The confluence of rivers Narmada and Dudi is nearby. Sri Ram Ghat, Macha. Sri Ram had worshipped Lord Shiva with the leaves of Bilva on the banks of river Narmada. Hence, Bilva Mark is a holy place. Nearby is the holy confluence of river Kubja with Narmada. Ram Tek. Tek means resolve. Sri Ram had taken resolve to kill Rakshasas here. Second meaning is to say that Sri Ram had stayed here for some period. Both the meanings prove the visit of this place during his banishment phase. The hills near earlier was named as Ramgiri. Sita Nahani, Ramgiri. The folk tales have it that Mother Sita had taken bath here before going to Sutikshna Ashrama. The name of the village as well as the hill is also Ramgiri. Ram Lakshmana Temple, Salabardi. Situated at a distance of 9 kilometers from Salabardi village in Nagpur, Sri Ram had taken a night's rest here and worshipped Lord Shiva. It is situated near Sita Nahani and Sri Ram Temple. Sutikshna Ashram, Saptashring. Several ashrams have been identified as having an association with Sutikshna Muni, but it seems that Sri Ram had met him here. Sri Ram had again come back to this ashrama after wandering across the Dandaka forest. Saptashringi Devi Temple. Sita Ram used to come here to worship goddess Durga and seek her blessings to get the power to fight with Rakshasas during their period of stay at Panchavati. Ram Sarovar, Tekadi. Sita and Ram had taken bath at this place while they were coming back to Sitikshna Ashrama after their 10 years of stay in Dandaka forest. This place is 25 kilometers away from Nagpur on the Ramtek Nagpur road. Some people also call it Panchapsar. Vishrampur. The ancient name of Ambikapur is Vishwampur. Sri Sita and Ram had stayed here for several years. Several folk tales related to the banishment period of Sri Rama are still prevalent here. Even then, no specific place linked to Sri Ram could be identified. Ram Lakshmana Payan Marlita. Sri Ram, Lakshmana and Sita Ma had taken this route during the banishment phase. They had crossed the river Mahanadi from this area. Their footprints are worshipped here. Ram Janaki Temple, Sarasar. Sri Rama had killed an Asura named Sara and had worshipped Shiva here. Sita Nahani and Ramdo exist in river Mahanadi. The beautiful temples of Sri Rama, Janaki and Lord Shiva are found in the dense forest. Sita Bengara, Udaipur, Chhattisgarh. Bengara means a place to live. Sita Ramji had stayed here for some time. Exactly behind this place is the Lakshman Bengara. Here, the pictorial script of Sri Rama's banishment phase is very ancient and beautiful. It is yet to be deciphered. Chandan Mitti, Ram Temple. Sri Ram and Lakshman had made their hair with help of clay soil in Sarguja near Udaipur. An ancient Ram temple and a Sita cave exist here. Pure clay soil is found in the cave that is reached after a steep climb. This is also called the sandalwood soil or Chandan Mitti. Lakshman Panja, Kankuri. Lakshman had killed a Rakshasa here who was wandering in the form of a Vara. This place is situated about 18 kilometers from Kankuri near the Reena Ghat village on the Bagicha Jospur road. Shiva Temple, Bagicha. Sita Mahat planted tulsi plants to save the tribals from the epidemic of cold fever. This place has come to be known as the Bagicha or the garden. Once the plants blossomed here, a small Shiva temple is situated here on the banks of stream near the foothill. Sri Rama had performed worshipped Lord Shiva here. Lekha Stone Rangle. Sri Sita Ramji had taken a night's rest at this place. It is situated about 10 kilometers east of Bagicha. The pictorial setup and the painting of Sita Ram also exist on these high rocks. The tribals worship the unsculpted idols of Sri Rama, Lakshmana, Sita and Lord Shiva. Ram Rekha Dham. Sri Ram had drawn some lines with his arrow in the deep forest about 20 to 25 kilometers northwest of Simdega near Chota Nagpur. Sri Ram and Sita Rasoi are also found here. It is situated in district Gumla. Ram Temple, Jaspur. Here Sita had taught the tribal women the art of making bamboo baskets. Lakshman Paduka, Girvani. The footprints of Lakshman are worshipped in the forest near village Girvani. Gargoda Road. It is believed that Sri Ram and Janaki had passed through this place. A beautiful Sita temple is situated in the place Bhara, about 5 kilometers away from here. Ram Jarna or Spring. Ram Spring is situated in the forest near Bhupdevpur station, about 21 kilometers from Raigarh. It is a miracle that the volume of the water of this spring remains unchanged irrespective of their season. Ram Tekad. Sri Ram had stayed on the hill in the city of Ratanpuri. Ganga originates from the toe of the idol of Sri Ram in the temple situated on the hill. Paisar Ghat. It is believed that Sita and Ram had crossed the river Mahanadi from here during the Vanavas phase. The holy confluence of Shivanath and Mahanadi takes place here. The Department of Archaeology had excavated the remains of an ancient Shiva temple in a nearby village. Vishram Vat. An ancient vat or banyan tree situated 2 kilometers away from Shribari Narayan temple across the river Mahanadi is known as Vishram Vat. Here all the three had taken rest. Lakshmaneshwar Temple. The ancient temple dedicated to Lord Shiva situated in village Karod about 4 kilometers away from Shibari Narayan was founded by Lakshman. Shibari Narayan. Shabari belonged to Shabari group. It is the birthplace of Shabari. The Shabari family was a devotee of Narayan, Lord Krishna. Sri Ram had come here to meet these saints. Valmiki Ashram, Turturia. Several ashramas of Maharshi Valmiki have been found. This ashram is situated near a place called Turturia in Mahasamband Tehsil of district Raipur. Ram Divala. The place used to be known as Sonitpur, Shripur and Shiopur in the past and is called Sirpur now. Here the brick structures of Ram Divala and Lakshman Divala built in the 8th century are found. Sri Rama had come here during his banishment. Baguar Temple. An ancient Shiva temple is situated in Arang about 49 kilometers east of Raipur. This temple situated on the banks of river Mahanadi was founded by Sri Rama during his banishment. This has been the capital city of Mordhwaj. Shiv Temple, Pingeshwar. Sri Ram had founded the Shiv Temple. Mandaraya Ashram, Pingeshwar. Sri Ram had come to the ashram to see Rishi Mandavya. It is situated on Rajim Pingeshwar Road. Saragi stream Pingeshwar. Saragi is distorted version of Shringi. Legends have it that Sri Rama had washed his weapons here in the stream. Kuleshwarnath and Rajivalochan. A temple dedicated to Lord Kuleshwarnath and founded by Sita is situated in the city of Rajim, 50 kilometers south of Raipur. Sri Rama had worshipped Lord Vishnu here. Radheshwar Damtari. An ancient Shiva temple is situated on the banks of river Mahanadi, about 5 kilometers south of Damtari. Sri Ram had passed through this place while travelling along river Mahanadi. Ram Lakshman Temple, Vihrampur. A temple of Sri Rama and Lakshman is being constructed here. This place is 15 kilometers south of Damtari on the banks of river Mahanadi. Sri Ram Lakshman had stayed here for one night. Shringi Ashram. Sri Ram had visited Shringi Ashram. There is an ancient temple in Sheva. Mahanadi originates from a small kund or well here. Rishi Mandal. This entire region has been a Rishi Mandal or congregation of sages. Lomash, Rajim, Valmiki, Turturia, Mandavya, Pingeshwar, Shringi, Sahwar, Muchkund, Maichaka, Sharbang, Daldali, Angira, Gatula, Agastya, Haradibhat, Karugar, Pulsatya, Dudaval, Park, Kanak, Kanker Dogri. If Nagari, Sehwa is considered as the center, all the ashramas fall within a radius of 25 kilometers. Angira Ashram, Gatula. Sri Ram had come to meet Rishi Angira here on the top of a hill near village Gatula, about 20 kilometers south of Nagari. The Vigraha or the idol of the sage is situated in the cave above. Muchukund Ashram, Mechaka. The ashram of Rishi Muchukund is situated on a hill near village Mechaka, about 27 kilometers east of Nagari. A beautiful pond and the sculpture of Sita and other gods are found near the ashram. The tribals from far off places visit the place to worship for the fulfillment of their desires. Valmiki Ashram, Sita Abhayaranya. River Sita is known as Chitrotpala River, south of Sihava. An ancient ashram of Rishi Valmiki is situated here. Sri Ram had come here during his Vanavas or banishment phase. Vishnu Temple. A Ram Lakshman temple is situated in Rampur, Junwani, about 11 kilometers north of Kanker, on the banks of Mahanadi. However, inside the temple, a beautiful idol of a four-armed Lord Vishnu is installed. Sri Ram had worshipped Vishnu here. Gadia Temple, Kanker. The Jogi Cave, Ramnath Temple and Gadia Temple are of unique importance here. Sri Ram had come to meet Rishi Kanak in Jogi River here. Shiva Temple, Kanker. Sri Ram had laid the foundation of the Ramnath Mahadev Temple in Bandaripura. Sri Ram had worshipped Shiva here after meeting Rishi Kanak at Kanker. Keshkar Valley. There are several Shivalingas and ponds constructed in the forest in this inaccessible valley, which is situated about 15 to 20 kilometers from Kanker. Sri Ram had visited this place during the banishment phase. Rakashada. Sri Ram had completely decimated and crushed the Rakshasas here. The bones of the slain Rakshasas are still found in the form of stones on the small hill. When burnt, these stones emit the smell of bones. The heap of bones is found 11 kilometers from Narayanpur. Rakasahada means the bones of the Rakshasas. Raksha Dongri. It means the hills of the Rakshasas. During his battles against the demons, Sri Rama had sent Lakshmana and Sita to these caves from the point of view of security. Shiva Temple, Todma. A Shiva temple found by Sri Ram is situated in the dense forest of Todma. This place is 35 kilometers to the southeast of Chota Dongar. Sita Nahani, Chitrakoot. Sita and Ram had performed a Leela in a cave near a very captivating waterfall of river Indravati. Sri Ram had grounded a Shivalinga here. Sita Nahani, Tirthagar. Here is a famous folklore of a very amorous act, Leela, between Sita and Sri Ram and their Shiva worship on the banks of river Kangair, about 25 kilometers from Jagdalpur. Koti Maheshwar. The distorted version of Koti Maheshwar is Kotumasar. There is a beautiful cave in the national park situated 40 kilometers south of Jagdalpur. Here several Shivalingas exist in natural form. Folklore has it that Sri Ram came here during the Vanavas phase. Gupteshwar Pangiri. Lord Shiva is believed to be taking rest in one of the caves in the dense forest about 50 kilometers east of Jagdalpur. Thousands of tribals of Odisha, Madhya Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh come here to worship and have a glimpse of Lord Shiva. At the nearby Ramgiri hill, the mark of the arrival of Sri Rama is considered pious. Ammakund, Malakangiri. There is a natural pond on a hill situated 4 kilometers from village Kaispur on Balimela and Govindapalli road. Here, Sita used to bathe. The fishes believed to have been cultured by Sita are found even today. Sita Kund, Malakangiri. 15 kilometers away from Ammakund is Sita Kund in the valley. Here the sword of Sita is still worshipped under the name Takurain Kitalwar, the sword of the noble lady. The women folk of Bara still live naked and bald in acceptance of the sharp or curse of Sita. Dumri Pada, Malakangiri. A hill and settlement under the name Dumri Pada is situated 90 kilometers northeast of Malkangiri. As per the popular public belief, Sri Rama had killed Bali here. Mallikeshwar Temple, Malakangiri. Malakangiri has been derived from Malayavantgiri. The Adivasis or the tribals of Orissa believe it to be the real Kishkinda. Here Sri Rama had worshipped Lord Shiva. Ramaram Chitmittin Temple. Sri Ram had worshipped goddess earth here. The footprints of Sri Rama are found on the nearby hill. Shiva Temple, Injram. A Shiva temple has been coming out on its own from beneath the surface of the earth for the last few years. Near village Injaram on the banks of river Shabari. This place is about 8 kilometers north of Kota. Here Sri Ram had worshipped Shiva. Ram Temple, Motu. The Vigrahas of Sri Ram, Lakshman, Sita, Shiva, Ganesha and other gods have been coming out from beneath the earth in the forest of Motu, about 8 kilometers south of Kota. The people, albeit willing, are unable to construct temples here. Red-colored snakes come out as soon as the digging is started. Saleri Sargam, Motu. The holy confluence of river Saleru and Shabari is situated 2 kilometers away from Moter. According to popular belief, Sita ji had taken bath here. Sri Ram had covered the distance up to this place along the banks of Shabari river. Ram Temple, Konavaram. The holy confluence of river Shabari and Godavari is situated 40 kilometers away from Kota. 2 kilometers from here is situated Sri Sundar Sita Ram Swami Dev Satnam. Sri Ram had stayed here for some time and he had come here along the banks of river Shabari. Parnashala, Bhadrachalam. Parnashala is situated 35 kilometers west of Bhadrachalam on the bank of Godavari. Sri Ram had stayed here for a few days. Sri Ram Temple, Ilantakunta. Sri Ram had performed the Shraddha ceremony of Dasharatha in Jimkunta division with the fruits of Ilandakunta. People come here to seek blessings before venturing into some new work and perform Shraddha of their ancestors. Skanda Ashrama, Kandakurti. The temple of Mother Parvati at the holy confluence of rivers Godavari, Mazara and Haldihol, 30 kilometers away from Nizamabad, is known as Skand Temple. Here the story of a landlord of village Sindur related to the Sri Ram's Vanavas is infamous. Sharbhang Ashram, Kandakurti. Ashram of Rishi Sharbhang is located in Ankaleshwar near Nanded border in district Yavatmal. Here Sri Ram, Lakshman and Sita had come during their banishment. Sri Ram had created a hot water spring by using his Agni Bana or fire arrow. The spring is still in existence. Jamadagni Ashram, Mahur. There are 5 temples of Jamadagni, Anusuya, Atri, Dattatreya, etc. on the 5 hilltops here, about 9 kilometers from Mahur in district Nanded. Near these temples are the Sarvatirth, Upajhara Kund, Ambakund, Matrutirth, Ganesh temple and the Renuka temple. Panchapsar, Lonar. Sri Ram had heard musical sounds in Panchapsar Sarovar. Here, Rishi Mandkarni used to live in the water along with 5 apsaras. This place is situated in Lonar in district Buldhana and in a wonderful and unique place. The folklore of Sita Nahani, Ram Kund in Gaya, the temples of 5 apsaras are associated with the Vanavas phase. Rameshwar, Sindhkhed. There is a very ancient Shiv temple in Sindhkhed Raja in district Buldhana. It was founded by Sri Ram. Sita Nahani is situated in the nearby forest. Sambar Mahadev, Nagartas. Sri Ram had trained the farmers to use plough in the field near Shivali in district Jalana and had worshipped Lord Shiva. Even today, the farmers offer prayers in the Shiva temple, and the plough and the leek, that is a sharp instrument which digs the earth, are also worshipped. Sambar Mahadev, Savar. Sri Ram had slain a demon named Shambhu near village Savar in Shivali Taluka and had worshipped Lord Shiva. A pond is situated near the temple which always remains filled with water. Ramtirth, Jalna. Folklore has it that Sri Ram had performed the Shraddha of Dasharatha in Jalna. A cremation ground named Ramtirth exists on the banks of the river Kundalini of the Puranas fame. Rameshwar, Ram village. The Rameshwar Linga, founded by Sri Rama Siddheshwar Linga, founded by Sita, and Lakshmaneshwar temple, founded by Lakshmana, on the bank of river Godavari, exist in village Ramas of Tehsil Ambad. Popular belief has it that Sri Ram had performed the Shraddha of Dasharath here. Sita Nahani Ambad. It is believed that Sita Nahani is on top of the temple of Sri Ram are still found at some of the places. There is scarcity of water in the entire area except Sita Nahani, where it is found in abundance. Saneshwar temple, Rakshas Bhavan. Popular belief has it that Sri Ram had come under the Sadesati impact of planet Saturn at this place and he had worshipped Shani Dev here. Even today, people from far off places come to the banks of Godavari to worship Shani in order to ward off its ill impact. Agastya Ashram. The temple of Agastya, Sri Ram Lakshman Janaki, is located in a huge cave on the hilltop where the Ankai fort is situated. Nearby are 6 ponds which remain filled with cold, clean and placid water. The folklore of the arrival of Sri Ram during his Vanavas phase is famous here. Agasteshwar temple, Pimpalner. A very ancient ashram that is believed to be Agasteshwar Ashrama is situated 16 kilometers north of Nasik. Now, a temple by the name of Pimpaleshwar Mahadev is being constructed here. The ancient temple has almost been ruined. Here Sri Rama and Agastya Muni had met. Panchavati, Nasik. This is the place where 5 banyan trees are located on the banks of Godavari. Ravana had abducted Sita from this place. Janasthan, Nasik. Sri Lakshman had cut off the nose of Surpanaka on the confluence of Godavari and Kapila, about 8 to 10 kilometers away from Panchavati. The name of the place is Nasik, as it is the place where the cutting of Nasika or nose took place. Sita Sarovar, Nasik. There are two ponds named after Sri Ram and Sita in Mesrul, 4 kilometers north of Panchavati. Both of them used to take their bath in these ponds. A large fair used to be held here prior to the national emergency 1975. Ram Sage Hill, Nasik. A place on this hill on the Gujarat-Marapet road, about 16 kilometers away from Nasik, is considered very pious by the followers of Sri Ram. Sri Ram and Sita are believed to have taken rest here. Here, two kundas named after Sri Ram and Mother Sita are also situated. One of the surprising features of this place is the lack of thorns and a carpet of even grass. Kusharat Tirtha, Triambakeshwara. Sri Ram had performed the Shraddha of Dasharatha with the help of Kusha, a kind of grass, near the origin of Godavari, about 28 kilometers west of Nasik. Hence, this place is known as Kushavrat. Ramakund, Triambakeshwar. Godavari had become extinct after covering some distance from its place of origin, Gomukh. Sri Ram had made Ma Godavari reappear by striking the earth with his arrow. Rameshwar, Kaigam. The Rameshwar temple dedicated to Lord Shiva, founded by Sri Ram, is situated in Ganganagar Taluka on the banks of river Godavari. The body of Marich had fallen here after being hit by an arrow of Sri Ram. Gateshwar Pravara Sangam. Sri Ram had worshipped Shiva after killing Marich and installing an earthen pot on the holy confluence of Godavari and Pravara. Siddheshwara Pravara Sangam. Maricha had hid himself due to the fear of Sri Rama. Sri Rama was able to trace Marich with the divine aid of Shiva. Hence, Siddheshwara temple had been founded here. Mukteshwar. Sri Ram had freed Marich from the world's illusions and the cycle of birth and death and emancipated him after killing him here. Rameshwar, Tok village. When Sri Ram hit Marich with an arrow, he was blown into pieces. His torso, along with limbs, fell in village Kai and his head fell in the village Tok, which means head in Marathi. The Shiv temple founded by Sri Ram is situated here. Mragavyadeshwar, Nandur, Madhyaveshwar. Marich was struck by an arrow and was blown into pieces. This place is situated 12 kilometers east of Nipad. Baneshwar, Nipad. Baneshwar temple is situated on the banks of Godavari, about 10 kilometers east of Nipad. Folklore has it that Sri Ram had slain Marich after having taken possession at this place. Than. There are several villages by the name Than in this region. Popular belief has it that there were the places from where Sri Ram had taken positions to kill Marich but did not actually release the arrow. Than means to stand up. Rameshwar, Patoda. Sri Ram had continued trekking the areas in the vicinity of Panchavati during his stay here. He had founded Rameshwar Linga at village Patoda during that duration. Water is always found in this Shivaling, which is used by the local people as medicine. Sarvatirth Goti, Jatayu Vad. Ravana had a fight with Jatayu when he was forcibly carrying Sita to Lanka. Sri Ram had performed the cremation ceremony of the dead Jatayu. Sarvatirtha, in the same holy place in village Taked near Goti, about 58 kilometers from Nasik. Balkeshwar Temple, Mumbai. Sri Ram had gone up to Mumbai coast in search of Sita. Here he had founded a shivaling of sand and also created a fresh water source by striking the ground with his arrow. Balukeshwar Temple is situated at the same place and fresh water is continuously flowing out of the source. Ram Darya, Pune, Mumbai. Ram Darya is a distorted version of Ramdwar. The two mountain peaks close together assume the form of a big gate when seen from a distance. It is believed that Sri Ram had taken this path in his journey from Pune to Mumbai. Ramling Dev Satnam Shrirur. Sri Ram had slain a Rakshasa named Rur on the banks of river Ghor during his Lankan expedition. The head of the Rakshasa had fallen here and hence this place was named Shirur. This had come to be known as Shirur subsequently. A very huge Shiv temple founded by Sri Ram is situated here. Sri Ram had come here to meet Rishi Panditacharya, who used to run a Sanskrit school where Sri Ram had worshipped Shiva. Hence the temple is known as Rameshwar. Ramkund Bhoom. A village named Ramkund is situated 13 kilometers away from Bhoom. It is believed that Sri Ram had taken bath here. Probably Sri Ram had come here twice. Kuntalgiri. While wandering in Dandakaranya, Sri Ram had saved Jain Munis, Deshbhushan and Kulbhushan from a Rakshasa. He had founded a Jinalaya here. Yadeshwari Yermala. Sati had travelled a long distance ahead of Sri Ram to test him. Sri Ram had called Sati as Yadaima. At that time, her temple in Yermala exists by this name. Here, Sri Ram and Sati Ma had met. Ramaling Yedsi. Sri Ram always worshipped Shiva in any situation. He established a Shivaling in a thick forest near Yedsi in Osmanabad district. That is why this temple is called Ramaling. Sri Ram Vardayini. This place in Tuljapur was called Sri Ram Vardayini because here Sati blessed Sri Ram to have success in searching for Sita after testing and examining Sri Ram. Ghat Shiva Temple. On a hillock, Sati showed her actual appearance to Sri Ram and pointed towards the southern side for Sita's search. The hillock where Ma Sati gave darshan to Sri Ram is famous by the name of Ghat Shila Temple. Ram Tirth Naldurg. 3 kilometers far from Naldurg, along the river banks are the ploughing fields of Sri Rama, Lakshmana and Sita on a hill. These are called Do. This place is fortunate enough to have Sri Ram visit it twice. Ram Tirth, Kingaon. According to legend, Sri Ram came here along the Bori river's bank from Tuljapur. This river meets Bhima river afterwards. He took bath in the river near Kingaon. Now a temple of Sri Ram exists here. Ramling Almel. After Sati's test and according to her indication, Sri Ram started his journey towards the south side and walked to a place 20 kilometers north of Sindhgi and worshipped Lord Shiva. That is why this temple's name is Ramling. The temple is situated a kilometer away from Almel on Sindhgi Road. Rameshwar Atni. At Atni Taluka in Ramatirth Gaon, Lord Shiva came with family to have Shivaram's worship on the request of Sri Ram. Lord Shiva accepted the decoration of the Shivaling, the name Rameshwar, an honorable welcome with hot water and worship with Ketaki flowers. Shiva Temple, Jamkandi. 60 kilometers away from Atni towards the south of Jamkandi, there is an ancient temple of Lord Shiva. Sri Ram worshipped Lord Shiva here. Ayomekhi Cave. 16 kilometers away from Ramadurg on a hill, there is a cave of a female demon. For nocturnal activity and carnal pleasure, she caught Sri Lakshman and he chopped off her nose and ears in return. Kaband Ashram, Karadigudda, Manvi. On a hillock near Karadigudda, Mountain of Bear village, there is placed a statue of irregular stones. This statue resembles Kaband, about whom something is written in Valmiki Ramayana. Local people call it Demon Temple after the demon who was killed by Sri Ram. Shabari Ashram. 14 kilometers north of Ramdurg, near Gunaga village, there is a Sureban. This is the distorted version of Shabari Ban or forest. There are bear trees surrounding the ashram. These bears are still very sweet. Here, Shabari is worshipped in the form of Vanishakti, Adishakti and Shakambari Devi. Pampa Sarovar. Sri Ram came here searching for Sita. It was quite big earlier. On the sides, banks of the holy pond, there is a line of temples. Hanumanahalli. In Kannada, Halli means village. Here Sri Rama and Hanuman met. There is a temple of Sri Hanuman's mother Anjana Devi on a nearby hill. Rishyamukha Parvata. Sugriv and Sri Ram Lakshman met in Hampi at Rishyamukha Parvat. At that time, Sugriva used to live here due to the fear of Vali. Here in a hill there is a cave called Sugriva Gufa. Chakratirtha. Tungabhadra river takes a bow curve here. It is called Chakratirtha. On one bank of the river, a duel took place between Vali and Sugriva, and from the other bank, hidden in a bush, Sri Rama killed Vali by an arrow. Kishkinda. Ancient Kishkinda is today's Anegundi village. Here we find episodes described in Valmiki's Ramayan. Other important places here are Valika Bandar, Anjani Parvat, Virupaksha Mandir, Kodandaram Mandir and Matanga Hill, which are worth seeing. Malyavanta Parvata, Prasarvan Shikhar. Sri Ram spent 4 months of the monsoon on the top of the Prasarvan hill, and after getting to know Sita's whereabouts, he proceeded to Lanka from here itself. 4 kilometers from Hampi, there is a hill called Malyavant, and its peak is called Prasarvan Shikhar. Here a sculpture has been found in which Sri Ram is shown without the bow. Spatika Shila. Hanuman gave the news about Sita's whereabouts to Sri Ram here. A gathering of monkeys was held here. It is still famous by the name of Ramakacheri. Karasiddeshwara Temple, Ramagiri. 25 kilometers away from Hosadurga, in a hill named Ramagiri, while going to Lanka, Sri Ram worshipped Lord Shiva. That is why the hill is named Ramagiri and the temple is called Rameshwar. Hala Rameshwar, Hosadurga. In the forest 11 kilometers away from Hosadurga in Chitradurga district, Sri Ram worshipped Lord Shiva in Hala Rameshwara. God in Hindi is Ishwar, and therefore Ishwara of Sri Rama is Rameshwar. Guddadanelli Keru. While going to Lanka, Sri Rama came here. Here he did Shraddha of Dasharath. Baneshwar Mandir, Banavara, Arsikere. In Kannada, Banhora means the one who cannot pick the arrow. Lakshman refused to walk with Sri Ram's bow and arrow. Lord Shiva calmed them down by telling that it is a local influence. Mandir, Manakettur. Due to local influence, Sri Lakshman's heart and mind had moved away from Sri Ram's worship. There is a temple of Lord Shiva in a jungle near Ramadevaragudda. Rameshwara, Ramanathapura. After Kishkinda, Sri Ram and his army walked along the side of Kaveri river for a long distance. That is why he established Shivalinga here. This place is fortunate enough to have Sri Ram's association twice. Lakshmaneshwara, Ramanathapura. This temple is across river Kaveri. In the journey, Sri Rama and Lakshmana were walking separately. When the time of worship came, Sri Rama did not cross the river to do the worship, and that is why Lakshmana crossed the river Kaveri and worshipped Lord Shiva and established Lakshmaneshwara temple. Kodandarama Mandir. Chunchanakatte, on the banks of river Kaveri near Krishnaraja Sagar, Sri Ram converted a demon couple named Chuncha and Chunchi into a pious couple and saved the rishis from them. Dhanushakoti, Melkote. Monkey's army drank water at Melkote, 3 kilometers away from the city. A spring made by Sri Rama with an arrow is still being seen. Gavirayana Betta, Satyamangalam. While attacking Lanka, Sri Ram killed a demon named Gavi. Then he worshipped Shiva and did Dasharatha Shraddha. People will come to do the Shraddha ritual in a Shiva Mandir on Spirit Mountain 3 kilometers far from Satyamangalam. Ayodhya Patnam, Salem. As per folklore, when Sri Ram was returning to Ayodhya from Lanka, local people coronated him. But according to the legends, Sri Rama went through there on his expedition to Lanka. This place falls in the way to Lanka. Tiruchirappalli. Its basic name is Tiruchirappalli. It was built by Ravana's brother Trishna. Sri Ram's army went to Rameshwaram from here. Papanashanam. This Ramaling Shiva temple is built similar to Rameshwaram. A total of 108 Shivlings are established here for killing Kardurshan and Trishara. Sri Ram worshipped Lord Shiva here to be freed from the sins of killing a Brahmin. Kodandaram Temple, Vaduvur. When Sri Ram reached here, while walking along the side of a tributary of river Kaveri, he was asked to stay by the rishis. Sri Ram gave them his statue and took their permission to proceed and went off to Lanka. Shiva Mandir, Gayakarai. Sri Ram did Shraddha of Dasharath about 3 kilometers away from Trivarur. Local people still come here to do this ritual in honor of their ancestors. Ramaswamy Mandir, Gayakarai. This is an important place related to Sri Ram's forest exile. Sri Ram passed through this way during his Lankan expedition. Veera Kodandaram Mandir, Tillai Velagam. According to folklore, when a chief of a huge army, Sri Ram, was passing through this place, he had a great vengeance for Ravana and he was seen as an angry warrior by his army. Even the idol established in the temple shows his pumped up veins clearly. Ramapada, Kodikarai, Vedaranyam. According to the folklore, Sri Rama started construction of a bridge from Kodikarai, but due to some reasons, the place was changed. On the seashore in the forest about 7 kilometers away from Vedaranya, footprints of Sri Rama has been made. Kalyana Rama Mandir. In Tamil language, Kalyana means marriage. According to one story, the rishis of Mimisal demanded of Sri Ram to see his marriage scene. In this temple, there are scenes of Sri Ram's marriage. Shiva Mandir, Mattukuda. About 8 to 10 kilometers north from Mimisal, Sri Ram had worshipped Shiva. Tirthandadhanam, Mattukuda. On the orders of Rishi Agasya, Sri Ram did Shiva's worship in Tirtha and Danam about 10 kilometers south of Mattukuda. In temple, there are very beautiful pictures of Sri Ram, Lakshman, Rajasetupati, Rishi Agasya and Lord Shiva. Ramarpad forest is about 1 kilometers away. Tapanashan Mandir. Exhausted and agonized by the sunlight and heat, Sri Ram and Lakshman took bath here and worshipped Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh blessed them to have success in the battle. Darbashayanam, Tirupallani. To receive a way through the sea, Sri Ram lay on the ground for 3 days worshipping the sea. After reaching the seashore, it was here that he established a Shivaling. This is known as Adi Rameshwar. It was here that the sea god manifested and told Sri Ram to build a bridge to reach Sri Lanka. Chedukarai. Chedu is the distorted version of Setu and Karai in Tamil means corner. Here the foundation stone of the bridge was laid. If we go 2 kilometers inside the sea, we can see the debris of the bridge. These could be the pillars of the bridge. These are 10 to 11 feet deep in the sea. Vilundi Tirtham, Tangachimadam. Sri Ram made a sweet water spring by an arrow for the army. 10 kilometers in the sea from Tangachimadam, sweet water comes out from the well. This water is especially sweet in Vaishak and Ashad. Kodandaram Mandir. Kodand means bow. In an ancient temple inside the sea, There are beautiful idols of Sri Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman, Sugriv, Jamvant, and Vibhishan came under Sri Ram's protection here, and Sri Ram did his coronation ceremony. Gandhamadana Parvat. A small hill near the sea beach is called Gandhamadana Parvat. On this, there are footprints of Sri Ram. From here, Sri Ram saw the panoramic view of the sea. That is why it is called Ram Jaroka, or window of Ram. Agni Tirtha. Agni Tirtha is an important pilgrim place. After bathing here, one can see the main temple. Sri Ram also bathed here. Rameshwar Mandir. This temple is one of the 10 Jyotirlingas of Lord Shiva. Sri Ram established it. This temple is one of the biggest temples of the world. The 22 small ponds inside the premises of the temple have water which tastes differently from one another. Jatatirtha. On the way from Rameshwar temple to Dhanushkoti, there is Jatatirtha. Sri Ram washed his hair, Jata, here. It is said one will have a child if one takes bath here. Dhanushkoti. On the request of Vibhishan, Sri Ram destroyed a bridge with the tip of his bow. This place is still famous by the name Dhanushkodi. Let me conclude it with a quote that Rama tells Lakshmana. We have no right to ask when a sorrow comes, why did this happen to me? Unless we ask the same question for every joy that comes our way.